So you're thinking of moving to Brantford. Today in this video, I'm going to go over the top 5 areas in Brantford. And if you stick around to the end, you'll be more informed and you'll find out what area you want to move to and what makes them all unique and special. So I'll give you pros and cons of each area, the schools that are in that area, and reasons to live there. If this is your first time to the channel, like and subscribe for the latest and greatest videos. And whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, please call, text, or email me, and I'm happy to help you with your move to Brantford. Okay, so the first area I'm going to talk about, and this is no particular order, they all have their own advantages or disadvantages. So Brier Park and Greenbrier, this is in the most north part of Brant. And this one of the pros for this area, you're very close to the highway. A lot of people commute for work. A lot of people came from the GTA, so they want to be in close proximity to the highway in order to visit family and friends, go to work, whatever your needs are of why you need to be heading east. So this location is good for that reason. And then a con, I think it's a good area. The only con I can think of, some of the homes are older. They were all built from the 1960s to about 1990s. So the older homes, you would just have to renovate them. So if you buy these homes, you just have to be prepared to take on some renovations. In this area, the average income is $119,000. And the schools for this area, you've got some great options. There's Resurrection, St. Leo's, Greenbrier, Centennial, Woodlands, Cedarland Public School, and Brier Park Public School. And then for high schools, you have North Park and St. John's for the Catholic option. This area is also close to King George Road. So King George Road and as well Fairview and Linden Road, they have a lot of the shops and restaurants. So it gives you lots of access to great amenities, which is always another advantage. So, and there's parks in this area too. There's also the skate park. So that makes this area really nice for family. And then the second area I've listed is Eagle Place. So Eagle Place, it's in central south of Brantford. Maybe a little bit to the east. So the advantage of this area, it's one of the most economical and affordable neighborhoods within Brantford. So that makes it, that's a pro for that reason. And for a con, 2 things I'm going to mention. A lot of the homes, there's a lot of century homes and wartime homes in this area. So again, expect to spend money on renovations. Some older homes have already been renovated, and if you can find one of those, that's great. And there is plenty of them, so you can find something completely redone and you can just have it move-in ready or turnkey as they refer to it. And then another thing I was going to mention as a con, which could also be a pro, you're very close to the river, so you get the scenic aspect there. And then there's obviously trails. There's lots of trails in Brantford, but with the river, you can have potential for flooding. So some insurance companies, your basement won't be insured for repairs. So that's just something to be aware of. I do own a home down in Eagle Place, and there was flooding. When did it happen? 2018, 2019. And the people were evicted. The residents there were evicted just temporarily while the flood was potential. The home I have, there was no water damage, no issues, and one of the closest streets to the river. So otherwise, it's good. Average income there was $83,000. For high schools, you have Pauline Johnson and Assumption College. So Assumption is the Catholic and PJ is the public school. And then for elementary schools, you've got Princess Elizabeth, Belleview, and Madonna. So depending on where you are, that will decide what school you go to. So another good area, probably your most affordable area. For number 3, and again, no particular order, West Brant. I live in West Brant myself, so I really like this area. It's a lot of newer homes. So West Brant, there's 2 areas. There's an older area that has some wartime homes and older homes, and then there's the newer part where the homes are at the oldest like 20 years, and then you can still get brand new. So that's nice if you're looking for a cookie cutter home and you just get to pick your own design and carpet and stuff like that. That's an advantage. So you have a newer home if you're into that. It's a real community feel there. It's kind of tucked away from the rest of Brantford, and it's got its own community feel there. It's got great trails. It's got a little plaza close by. So the only thing for a con, and there is all the amenities you need, it is one of the furthest areas from the highway and from the amenities that Brantford have in the north end. So you do have to drive everywhere. Like if you needed to walk or take the bus, you're definitely going to need that in this community because you are tucked away. Otherwise, great area to live in, great people. And again, I live there myself. So for schools, the high schools, you've got Assumption College for the Catholic, and then BCI for the public high school, great schools, and then for the elementary schools. And again, depending on which part of this neighborhood you live in, you've got a choice of Agnes Hodge, Edith Montour, Walter Gretzky, I think Gabriel's. So you've got a few really good options and you won't be disappointed. And then the next area, Holmedale. So this is another great area of Brantford, and for pros, it's one of the closest communities. I mean, they're all close to the trails, but this one, a lot of the houses run along the trail system, so that's nice. And I own a home there that backs right onto the trail, so that's nice. And it's a mix of new and old homes, more older homes. You've got some great century homes, large century homes. Back in the day, Brantford had a lot of money. So large, like 3,000 square foot homes. So if you're into that, there's that with great architectural design. And then Holmedale is just behind Brant Ave. So Brant Ave is another busy street in Brantford where there's a lot of businesses, shops, restaurants, and different places. There's a medical center, so lots of stuff to do there and get your day-to-day needs met. So in this area, the average income is $83,000, and the schools for this area, you've got for the high schools, you've got BCI, which is right along Brant Ave, and you've got St. John's College, which is the Catholic high school, so great schools. And then for elementary schools, you've got École Dufferin and Lansdowne. So École is, pardon my French, it's a French school. And then you've got the public elementary school Lansdowne and the Catholic Christ the King. So you've got great school options, great trails nearby. Most of it is along the Grand River. And then you've also got Glenhurst Art Gallery there. So they do different events throughout the year. So that's kind of nice. Camps for the kids. So that's another great area. For another area, the final area I picked, and again, no particular order, the Henderson survey. The Henderson survey is highly desired. It's probably the most, well, it is one of the most central neighborhoods within Brantford. So you're close to highway access, you're close to the shops on King George Road, you're close to the businesses, Brant Ave, Linden Park Mall, everything's not too far away from you. You're right in the middle of all of it. And within that community, you have nice trails, nice parks, great schools. So for schools, you've got James Hillier, and then for the French school, you've got École Confederation. For the Catholic, you've got St. Pius, and then you've also got Tollgate Tech, which services all of Brantford, I should mention. So that's technical trade school, and that's for the high school aged kids. So if they want to jump right into a trade and specify right away that they want to train for a trade, got that. So you've also got St. John's College for the Catholic high school and BCI for the public high school. So the only con I could think of for this area, the homes were all built in the 50s, 60s, 70s. I guess there's not new homes in this neighborhood. There is infill lots where there was an extra lot and then people built a new home, but primarily you'll have older homes. So again, you will have to renovate if they're not already renovated, but people do really appreciate this area, so they do maintain their homes and renovate them, and then so you can find a house that's already been renovated and then you're good to go. So if you have any questions, please text, email, or call me, and I'm happy to help you with your move to Brantford. And if you like this channel and you want more, please like and subscribe for more helpful videos. I hope to see you around. Bye for now.